Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. Sorry about being late. The power's been out for a while. It's just totally creepy. You don't like it. So we got free yes, no's as well as paid readings. Maria, we're going to get to your reading right now. Just give me a few minutes to
maximum volume
to plug in the speaker for the spirit box because it's running low on juices. Hey Molly, welcome back to the Jamie.
low battery
Yes, we know, low battery. I should probably put my
maximum
water for
volume
crystal glass somewhere else. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back to the Chammy. So sorry for being late, y'all. We did not expect that thunderstorm, and it was crazy, crazy, crazy. And I certainly did not expect the power to go out as long as it did. Again, this week. Let me put the REM pod on. And then we'll do your reading, Maria. How's your day been, Metal Rain? Have you talked to Princess Buttercup? You know, because her hair looks like butter. Well, if there's any good spirits that want to come and chat with us tonight, please touch the REM pod. Don't touch me, don't touch the people in the chat, don't touch the dogs, don't touch anyone in the house. Only touch yourself, spirit, and touch the REM pod. She hasn't responded yet. She will. Give her some time. Okay, let me just get up the chat window so I can actually read the chat without it disappearing. Hey, welcome back to the haunted house. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, P. I like your default pick. Hey, Ballad. I'm not sure how to say your name, but why would you want to kill yourself? Huddle sap. Life is meaningful and life is beautiful. And you just found a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. What, do you want to like haunt the show or something? Come on, you don't want to kill yourself. People who talk about wanting to kill themselves, they don't want to kill themselves. This is just a cry for help and you want to talk to somebody. So we're here for you. Hey Carrie, welcome back to the Jamie. Maria, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm going to bring your questions up right now. Excuse me. I got me a hot chocolate. What are we doing? We're having a haunted slumber party where we do tarot cards and channel the dead from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. She has her gig tomorrow, so she's running out of time to ask me to take her. Do you want to go? Do you want to go, Metal Rain? I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, like, if you can tag along. Gosh, I know if I was doing a music gig, I would love an extra hand. Lord knows it'd be nice to have someone carry my guitar for me. Oh, that's right. You said it was down the street from you. Excuse me. What? Why not? Do you just not want to go? Excuse me. This is why I don't drink hot chocolate, because it has dairy in it, and then I get all like. But I really fancied a hot chocolate tonight, so I made one, despite the consequences. All right, sweetheart. I've got all the cards. I've got your questions. I are ready. And I swear, I already have this song. All right, let's see. I'm calling forth Maria's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does Maria need to know about her specific person's feelings about her tonight? What are his thoughts and feelings for her tonight? Grandpa's going on. Is that you, Mom? By the way, did you have green hair? I remember you used to join your channel way before. Yes, I did. I used to have emerald green hair. I've had emerald green hair, red blonde and brunette. I've had blood red hair. I've had rainbow black hair, rainbow blonde and black hair, pink hair, green hair, blue hair. I've had every hair color you could imagine. I love painting my hair. It's my therapy. I was going to paint my hair tonight, but the lights went out in Georgia, so it didn't happen. So I was out of power for about 3 or so hours. Ugh. Glad I did not start painting that hair, because that would have been really bad. Spirit, I'm calling forth Maria's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does Maria need to know about her specific person's thoughts and feelings for her tonight? What does she need to know right now? She looks like Rainbow Bright. Cute. When I started getting into painting my hair in 2018, I wanted this I wanted to have this. My hair's naturally black, so I wanted to have this like rainbow black thing going on. So I went to a hairstylist for that. It was beautiful. I loved it. But it just got so expensive. So I was like, I think that maybe I should try to learn how to do this since I already paint and I'm an artist. My hair can just be the canvas. And then COVID went and came, and I went crazy because I was stuck in the house. I think I had 10 different hair colors that year. No, I'm not a devil worshiper. In fact, the devil worships me, including God herself. Spirit, what does Maria need to know about her specific person and what her thoughts and feelings are tonight for her? Ooh, magical, mystical. So you got the Magician, very good energy. You got the Hermit. Thank you, Molly. Wow, Maria. Okay, so he knows you guys are distant right now because he went on this trip in the star card. So the energy, the overall energy is hopeful, faithfulness, wanting to stay close to you despite the distance. Once again, you are his #1 girl here. He loves you so much. He's in really deep introspective thoughts about his spirituality right now. He may even think and feel that you have cast a spell on him, but really it is just the magic of true love. And he's definitely feeling that very deeply. Maybe even missing you in this moonlight card. But what the moon and the overall energy is saying next to the stars is that you do light up his life in those dark moments. And he's carrying you close to his heart right now while he's traveling and away from you. Let's see what the next question is, sweetheart. So overall, really good thoughts and feelings. Like, nothing negative, nothing crass, nothing to worry about there. Let's see what you need to know about what's coming for you now. What did you do today, Meadow Rain? So it seems like in the reversed hanged man that's on the floor, that something about waiting for something is up, like it's over. Like, what is this? Can you explain this to me, Spirit? This reversed hanged man. What does she need to know about that right now? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so you have the reversed hanged man. And you have the hermit popping up again in your connection here with what's coming. This is the question about what's coming towards you guys in the next week. There won't be a whole lot of waiting to see him again the next time. I feel like he is going to be seeking you out when he gets back in the hermit card. And you guys will be moving forward. You guys are going to go somewhere special. You're going to do something special. You may even be together when you go out next week and see some kind of rainbow together, or some kind of natural phenomenon. But once again, the promise of your connection, your commitment, it's something he's definitely always looking for. You are that spark in his heart in the dark. But yeah, I think you guys are both going to hook up, see each other. Maybe there'll be some cuddle time. Hopefully. Let's see what else But I feel like you guys are going to get together. You're going to do something. You're going to be moving forward with your connection, your relationship. You may even go on a date outside instead of inside since it's spring right now, and experience a kind of a natural phenomenon. Maybe in nature, see something beautiful together that I will just live again if you text me next week and a picture of a rainbow that you guys saw or something. Let's see what your next question is. If anybody would like to get a paid reading or a free yes or no question, go ahead and put your question in the chat for your free yes or no. Please make sure you like and subscribe to get your readings, and you can make a paid reading through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Super Chat, though I prefer Cash App. You could really use some cash right now. Let's see, what made him come to see me before leaving? Well, duh, he loves you. But let's see what the card says. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that they help you. I appreciate knowing that. Okay, all those cards just fell off the floor because you're his mommy. And because he feels strongly in love with you, Maria. You know, he just knew it was the next right thing to come and see you. And look, here's the Empress, see? It just made him feel a little bit stronger, a little bit more safer, a little bit more happier, a little bit more like he would have some more luck if he just saw you before he goes. Because, you know, you're his good luck charm. You've got that Strength card, Empress, Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, Sun. You know, it's like you are the peace in this world, you know? But I do have your song, so let me go get it. Oh, oops, I unhid that person. I didn't mean to unhide them. That was a oopsie. How did that even happen? Like, I did not unhide this person. That's so weird. Oh wait, okay, here they are. Let me hide them from the channel again because that was a stupid question. I'm a devil worshiper. That was hilarious. Let me get your song, Maria. Are you on mobile phone or are you on laptop tonight, Maria? Yeah, like, excuse me, what do you think? I worship the devil? No, the devil worships me. I told you guys I don't think of the devil the way other people do. Doesn't mean I worship it or acknowledge it at all. Homie, don't play that. This is my fucking reality. Pardon my French. And it's gonna stay that way. Okay, let me just make sure this is the right song. Well, I think that you're a spiritual being, Malloraine, on a spiritual journey where you are your I am, and there's everything right about that. Okay? And whether you're black, white, Puerto Rican, everybody, just a freaking Catholic, Christian, Muslim, pagan, Satanist, whatever the hell else is out there, you know, the universe has your back. And the creator is so unbelievably loving and unconditionally loving. I just wish everybody could enable the love that the universe has. I really do. But then again, that's why it's the beautiful creator and we're not. Okay, Maria, here comes your song, babe. Gonna put it in the chat. There's your song, Maria. I just know it. I just know that's the one tonight. Oh, did I spelled the band's name wrong. Oops, typo. BLONDIE. It's okay to be a lapsed Catholic. Oh no, I hate when that happens. I have a laptop charging cable that likes to just drop out all the time. I mean, I swear it's ghost pulling it out, but who knows? I would like to replace it just to see if it still happens sometimes. God, it was such a good hot chocolate. I haven't had one since Christmas. I just pigged that hot chocolate. It was so good. You're awesome, Maria. Thank you so much for your donation tonight. I really do appreciate it. That's very kind and generous of you. Okay, so I know you put a free yes no in there, Metal Rain. So let me looky at your Will my new roulette strategy work when I go to the casino next time? So funny, maybe that's your answer. Maybe that's your yes. My best friend Nikki in England, her brothers went to Vegas this weekend for 3 days. Oh, I hate to think that, like, they're here and she's not. They're like, you want to go to Vegas with us? She's like, hey, you can just drop me off in Atlanta. I hope she can come here and visit. You can't work on the script till Monday, that's fine. No, they didn't go to WrestleMania. They're in Vegas this weekend. WrestleMania was last weekend, wasn't it? Yeah, so last week. No, they just went to Vegas for 3 days this weekend for fun. From England. Spirit, I'm calling for Metal Rain's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Will his new, what did you call it? Will his new roulette strategy work when he goes to the casino next time? What does Metal Rain need to know about that right now, Spirit? Spirit's saying no, but I'm going to put this card aside and ask in a different way. So would Metal Rain's new roulette strategy work if he ever goes back to any casino at any time? Molly, get some rest, sweetheart. So Spirit said yes when I asked the question differently. So maybe not next time, but at some point in time, Spirit is saying very highly likely. Let's just see what both cards say. That's not my phone. I forgot I got a newer phone. God. Spirit, what does he need to know? Let's read these cards now. So you tried catching the bird of luck by its tail, but you missed the best moment to do so. Still, luck always returns. Situations present other options. Happiness is only a matter of luck and timing anyway. Expect huge changes in your life to attract a colorful and enjoyable atmosphere. It doesn't get much luckier than that. So the yes card, the second card I pulled was a yes. It says, the key to success is provided by a happy coincidence. This inevitably unfolds incidents in a favorable direction for you. This proves fantastically unpredictable for you, but improves your situation in ways you never dreamed. So I feel like what the card is saying, like, there's a yes and a no here. And maybe Spirit's saying this way of whatever you were going to try, you should have tried it already while you were in Vegas. But at some point in time, you'll try it and you'll win. It's a state of mind, really. I mean, I haven't posted this yet, but I watched this thing. I didn't watch, but I listened to this thing the other night, Metal Rain, while I was going to sleep, about when you're manifesting, how one doubt can wash away hours of faith believing. And excuse me, I was really like stressed out and worried about my dad's biopsy and everything and which way it was going to go. And it was like the only thing I could do was like listen to this so I could get my state of mind to where I want it to be, to accept that it's truly real how I was feeling about him being cancer free. And then I got the news the next morning. It was just such good news to hear that he was healthy and cancer free and that it was not cancer. Hey, private name, welcome back. But you can win. You're already a winner. So just have fun with it. Okay, Metal Ring? Are there any casinos in California? I didn't see the strategy till a few days ago. Oh, okay. Middle name and private rain. Always getting your names confused when I'm in chat with you both because I'm dyslexic. Hey, Meryl. How are you, sweetheart? I'm so happy to see you. You're getting a fire going. Nice. Oh, God, I told you the snow was going to come back. I knew it was going to snow again there. 3 to 6 inches this weekend. Yeah, well, I'll be here for a little while. I just spent like 3 hours in the dark here in this creepy haunted house. Alone. Until Molly called. I mean, I was here with the dogs, but definitely lots of casinos. I've never been to a casino. Who's gonna pop my casino cherry? It does sound like a couples do combine their name. When my best friend Nikki had her baby girl with her boyfriend Duncan, I named the baby Ducky because it's a combination of their name, and that's what I called them was Ducky. So I named the baby Ducky. That's not her real name. That's just her nickname, and that's what we called her until we knew what we were gonna name her. Maybe Metal Rain and private name will meet someday and become friends. I mean, like on the outside of YouTube or something. Yes, I'm kind of on late private name. It's called her private rain again. I'm on late because the power was out. Oh, wonderful. California needs some rain. How how is California doing, if you don't mind me asking? I don't hear about anything anymore in the news unless it has to do with the not your president. Not my president. I haven't seen one news update. I haven't seen any stories about it. I haven't, just nothing. How is LA? Give me some good news. Oh, back to normal. That's good. For better or worse, okay. I wish that they would tell us more. Like, I don't know, I guess I expected to hear more about the ongoings of how it was doing. Like, it's just like, oh, LA burned down to the ground and now nothing. It's a little bit strange. Hey, Zinian. If I'm never heard from again, I was being a Florida man in the tornado. Please don't be the Florida man in the tornado. We like your sense of humor, so please stay. Hey, Hussein, welcome back to the haunted house. Yeah, I know it's over up in Pacific Palisades, which is more like, isn't that northwest of Malibu? God, I love it. Oh, Meryl, I wish I was there. I wish I was there with you and John. And a deck of cards. I love a good fireplace. One of my favorite things. I told my drummer, while we're looking for a house in Nashville, I was like, I would rather have a fireplace than my own bedroom. Really, I would. I don't need my own bedroom. I can just sleep on the human dog bed next to the fireplace, and I'll be a happy girl. Because here's the thing: if there's a snowstorm, power goes out, days we don't have electricity, that fireplace is going to save our lives, and an extra bedroom for me is not. These are things I think about and worry about. Because I know the jet stream goes right through Nashville, and we always get clipped by it here in Atlanta, and it's just terrible in Nashville. Oh, really? The ski resort's staying open till Memorial Day. Wow. Going to run out with a flag and my underwear. How about doing a good old-fashioned 70s complete strip? And why don't people do that anymore? You never see anybody doing, like, what do they used to call that when people would strip naked and run through, like, a live taping of the Oscars or the Grammys? Do you guys, like, remember anybody talking about that ever? Nobody, with everybody being so, I guess it doesn't matter anymore because there's nothing left to the imagination considering what Kanye West's girlfriend is wearing on the red carpet nowadays. No, I don't think it was before your time. I just don't think they talk about it anymore. They have a certain word for it. streaking, that's right. How many times on a live broadcast on TV was there a streaker? Oh, the decline of streaking. Over the years, successfully streaking has become a lot harder and riskier. Fewer people are watching the live TV events that catapulted streakers to fame. Years ago, you couldn't watch a live televised event without the yeah, you're right, it is before our time, Meryl. You couldn't watch a live televised event without the possibility that a nude person might beeline past the camera. Streaking burst into the scene in the 1970s when media outlets began writing about college fraternities embracing the practice, and it quickly grew into a cultural phenomenon. Streakers crashed the Oscars, the Olympics, Wimbledon, a handful of rugby games, a Pan Am flight, and a plaza on Wall Street. In 1974, hairstylists ran through the street. Legislator in Hawaii and named himself the Streaker of the House, and he wasn't the only one to interrupt a lawmaking version. The phenomenon became so persuasive that in 1974, a song called "The Streak" by Ray Stevens spent 3 weeks atop the Billboard singles chart. These days, I'm willing to bet there are few, if any, rogue nudists blazing across your phone or computer screens. I really want to go viral. Maybe I'll break into the next Grammys and streak across the stage. I would have the guts to do that. It seems like a dying art. A professor of a woman's gender and sexuality studies at the University of Louisville told me. The act still remains on the sporting periphery, but is fading in athletics too. Oh well. They renamed Squad to Palisades, so it gets confusing. People are too sensitive for streaking these days. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey Lori, welcome back to the channel. But yeah, they did rename. You're right. They did stop streaking, and I haven't seen anything like that ever. Only heard about it and seen them talk about it on TV. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was saying. Is less shock value. Everyone has an OnlyFans. When people like Kanye West's girlfriend wearing what she's wearing on the red carpet, it's like there's nothing left to the imagination anymore. They began having a squad for watching would-be streakers. I'd still do it at the Grammys if I had a chance. Just because I'm crazy like that. If I thought I could get away with it. I mean, I'm nobody, no name. Why would anyone care? But you're right. People are too sensitive, and what you said, Zenian, as well, is lack of shock value. Yeah. And that's such bullshit because, like, I mean, I was watching Monday Night Raw with Dad during the fall of last year. Monday Night Raw ended, all right, and the TV show, Monday Night Raw is like, it's just WWE wrestling. And the TV show that came on right after it at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time was this couple talking, hanging out, and then next thing you know, she's like giving him a blowjob 5 minutes after the show starts. Well, simulating one. And I thought to myself, wow, like, what if I had kids and was sitting here watching wrestling with my kids, and we were just kind of getting things together to, you know, to get ready for bed, or, you know, just kind of still hanging out. You know, I wouldn't want my kids to see something like that at 10 p.m. on public TV. It wasn't even cable TV. It was like Fox. I think that's where WWE used to have Monday Night Raws, was Fox. How do you send in money? PayPal, Cash App, Venmo links are in the description. I prefer Cash App, but I'll take PayPal and I'll take Venmo as well. I'll get you the link. Okay, that would be great, sweetheart. Well, then I'll just get the Cash App link for you, because it might, I don't know if you're on phone or laptop, so I'll just get the Cash App one for you. And I am going to go get a drink real quick. I'm going to go get some water. Thank you so much for your donation. It's very kind and generous of you. Go ahead and make your donation. I'm gonna get some water, and then I'll come right back and we'll do your reading. right, sweetheart. What are your questions, Yvette? So let me ask you, would you like me to use the tarot deck, or would you like me to use the yes and no deck for that question? Okay, I'm going to use my love tarot deck. Spirit, I'm calling forth Yvette's most, I hope I'm saying her name correctly. The Spirit knows who you are. Anyways, Spirit, I'm calling forth her most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know right now? Should she speak to this Aries? Should she speak to this Aries spirit? Should she speak to this Aries now? What does she need to know about that? See if it's face up, face down. Oh, it's face up. Yes, sweetheart, you should talk to this Aries. Spirit's telling you in this Magician that, you know, you have complete control over this situation. Spirit's letting you know in this Magician card that, you know, you are the magic wand. You are in complete control of the situation. So what are you waiting for? Spirit says yes to that. Don't do anything that triggers you, though. Only reach out to them if it feels good to reach out to them, because you know that it's going to make you feel good, and that it may very well make them feel good too to hear from you. And not for no worrying about like reaching out and it triggering you, because you're going through that process of, you know, staying on that strict mental diet about it. You don't want to do anything that triggers you. You want to stay on your pedestal about it. Wonderful. So you did break up, but he reached out, but it's so nonchalant. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoying what you do have is what's important, even if it's nonchalant. You know, you obviously care about this person, or you would be asking about them, and you have like the rest of your life to enjoy each other. Yeah, I think the Magician is also telling you it's kind of time to wipe away that old love story with them and start thinking about, if you do want a new love story with them, what version of them do you want? You know you don't want that old love story again. So it's time to wipe away the slate clean. How do you do that? If there's things that trigger you that are around your home or your apartment, get rid of them. If there's things that you're thinking about, that you're feeling about, the situation that trigger you, write it down. And then what's the opposite of that trigger that's positive? And focusing more on that positive, because one moment of doubt in yourself can lead to hours of faith believing down the drain. Because you involuntarily manifest the way you breathe, involuntarily, and you create your life through your beautiful thoughts. And your thoughts literally create, just like everything in this room that you see on the screen. I had to have a thought to create it. So they did reach out, and that's wonderful news. Spirit, anything else she needs to know about reaching out? So you do have the reversed chariot, but you do have the sun shining down on that reversed chariot, which at the end of the day, for somebody like me who I do read reversals, I would definitely consider this to not be a reversal because it's surrounded by such a positive card. You know, you cannot have a rainbow without the rain and the sun. Spirit's saying move forward with joy and reaching out, even if it is nonchalant. You know, there's a promise here that Spirit's letting you know, it's a promise to let you know they've got your back, a promise to let you know they want to give you joy, they want you to be in the joy of things. You know, maybe that's even a promise that moving forward is going to bring you some joy with this situation. But once again, how are you looking at it? What are you telling yourself about you, the person, the situation, what you want, where you want to go? You know what I mean? Like, you know what you don't want. And that's important even if you don't know what you want, because you can figure out what you want from what you don't want. And once you figure out what you want, just ask the person, like, hey, this is what I want. How do you want to work around it? How do you want to operate around it? What other questions do you have, sweetheart? Is the Virgo woman a good friend? Sure, we can do that. Spirit, I'm calling forth the events most strongest and trusted spirit guides. What does she need to know about this Virgo woman? Is this Virgo woman a good friend? I can't imagine a Virgo not being a good friend. Let's see what you need to know right now. Interesting. So, once again, you've got a situation here where you have a card that is supposed to be a no upright, but it's a reversal in this position here with it's saying that, yeah, this person is capable of being a good friend. So the energy behind that moon is the Lover's card. This doesn't necessarily mean romance or sex or anything like that, but it's almost saying that this person chooses love, like they choose to be the best version of themselves that they can possibly be in life. So, whatever you needed to know about that, Spirit is letting you know. But yeah, this person has a lot of choices to make in their life regarding love and friendship and their joy and happiness. But overall, Spirit's saying, yeah, they're a good friend to whoever you're asking about. Yeah, Virgos usually are. My mom was a Virgo. She was my best friend. My drummer John is a Virgo. We've been best friends since I was a kid. Just really overall great energy. Yeah. Yes, the Virgo can talk your ear off. I love it. A little chatty, a lot of chatty. You're Virgo as well. I have 4 Virgos in my chart. Like, my chart's pretty square. Like, it's Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, like a dash of Taurus and Libra. And my Black Moon Lilith is in Virgo, which is I find to be interesting. What other questions do you have, sweetheart? And do you want the channeled message? What does Yvette need to know about the next couple of gigs going on with her pursuing modeling? She wants to see the money. What does she need to know about that right now, Spirit? The High Priestess. Let's see what else you need to know about that. You got the reversed Emperor and the reversed Lovers. Can you clarify that, Spirit? Upright High Priestess, reversed Emperor, reversed Lovers. Can we get some clarification on that, Spirit? Okay, well, I'm going to worry about that card with face down. Really interesting that you get the reversed Emperor and the reversed Lovers in between the High Priestess and the Hierophant, which are, you know, they're like the Pope and the Nun of the deck. You know, everybody goes to the High Priest for help, but he goes to the High Priest. The High Priest goes to the High Priestess for help. I feel like what Spirit's saying is that these cards will be read very differently because you have, once again, two very positive cards on the both ends of the spectrum. Spirit saying, how, you know, what do I see the next couple of gigs? Well, I see you staying on your pedestal about what you want in the High Priestess. I see people helping you and taking care of you in regards to your money situation, and you not really having to make a whole lot of choices because people are going to be choosing you in this Lover's card. But Spirit is saying, you know, above all, that the next couple of gigs going on with you pursuing your modeling is the next right thing for you to do in this Hierophant card. And you will see the money. So stay on your pedestal about it, you know. Your thoughts create everything. Everything that you experience, it comes from within. So as within, so without. Once again, what are you telling yourself about the next couple of gigs? What are you telling yourself about your money? You know, the 3D reality, while we're experiencing it and it's very real, we can shift it with our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. So Spirit's saying, stay on your pedestal. Don't let anybody knock you off of it. All right? No giving in to things that trigger you. Okay? Don't be impulsive. Learn from what you're experiencing in this situation with the modeling. And just have fun. The Spirit is saying it is definitely the next right thing for you, okay? And don't get hung up on these being reversed because, once again, like I said, you know, it's surrounded by two very positive and spiritual cards. Had they been surrounded by like the tower and the moon, I would be like, "Are you sure you want to do modeling, girl? Are you sure?" Whereas in this case, it's very different. Very different for sure. You almost won't have to wait around and be like, "Am I going to get chosen?" Because you are already chosen. Good, good, awesome. I'm very grateful for your donation tonight. If you want to get your channel message, let me know. The channel message is like, you can get a channel message from your future self, or a loved one, past, present, or future, or a pet. Maybe they're still here with us, or they crossed the rainbow bridge, or maybe you have a loved one that's crossed the rainbow bridge already. And I can give you a channel message in a oracle card, a tarot card, a song, or a poem. Okay. Oops. That time I unplugged myself. Yeah. Let me look at the decks. Spirit, I'm calling forth Yvette's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Get a channeled message for her in regards to channeled message for Yvette, please, Spirit. From the Power Deck card, please. I'm calling forth her strongest and most trusted spirit guides. They have a message for her tonight. So your card is truth. Sorry about the words being backwards. I'm trying to figure it out. Hopefully at some point I'll remedy that. But yeah, you see the person walking. They're walking on the land. They're walking through these statues. They're looking for their truth. They want to embody truth. Their head is in the clouds. Let's go ahead and see what the card says. I think I got this card last week for a friend. So are you living your sacred truth? Your being is like a spirit lodge. Within the sacred place is the realization and the divine light of your creation. Live in your spirit lodge surrounded by peace and joy. Outside your lodge is the great wilderness, where the rest of the world lives. But that wilderness can become a battleground stained by the blood of ignorance and earthly pain. To have lasting power in the world, you must earn the trust of those around you. Most people live without trust and a sacred place within, without a spirit lodge, and as such, they do not know how to enter the spirit lodges of others. Live within your sacred truth so that you may know peace and joy in the greater wilderness and beyond. It's just like what I told you a little bit earlier, as within, so without. So what's going on within? Because that's what's going to reflect back to you. Remember, a moment of doubt can wash away hours of faith believing. So believe in yourself, okay? I believe in you. All right. Hey, Ari. How are you, sweetheart? How's your night been? Thank you so much, Yvette, for your donation tonight. That's very kind and generous of you. You can always leave an extra tip if you want. I know this went more than 5 minutes. Usually it's only a 5-minute reading, but I don't think we've done a reading in a long time, so it was nice to spend this extra time with you, and I hope that this helps you in whatever you're doing or whatever you're seeking to find in life. I noticed that lately I've been feeling angry and annoyed more than usual, but it's kind of valid because of what's been happening to me recently in my love life. Yeah, I understand, Ari. But you know, someday you're going to meet somebody and you guys are going to just click and you're going to fall in love. And it won't matter if he is a janitor or if he is a savvy techie nerd who makes 8 figures a year. And you will be happy. You get a punching bag. Actually, my punching bag is my pillow. I scream into it. So get the pillow and scream into it as needed. Thank you, Yvette. Have a good night. Be safe. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. I'll be thinking about you. What's a rage room? Inquiring minds want to know. It's where you literally just break stuff? Wow. They have places like that? That's incredible. They have TVs, furniture, pottery, just random crap, and you get lots of wow. I bet that's an interesting business. Broccoli Animations has been pumping out the true horror stories all week. It's been really nice. I think I'll add it to my queue. Last Broccoli Animations I watched a couple of days ago that was new, like really made my flesh crawl. Them. I know, right? I saw what you said on Instagram, or Ari. I didn't want you to think I didn't see it. Let me look at it now. Some guy asked me a very out-of-pocket question on Snapchat. I screenshots. Okay. I don't use Snapchat. I feel like that's where all the cheaters go. Yeah, that's exactly how I want to lose my virginity, a threesome. Not. You poor sweet thing. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. I'm blushing. You're so cute. Okay, but no thanks. I want a guy for myself, not a guy I have to share. Amen. Oh my God, I cannot believe we talk to you like that. Like as if. What a scumbag. Yeah, what does that mean I got enough to go around? What has he got, a 10-incher? 13-incher? You're so cute. You tell him how it is, Ari. That's so creepy. Maybe try not to find the love of your life on Snapchat, sweetheart. Yeah, see, I know, right? If an open relationship is the best thing I can get, I'd rather be single. Yeah, and die a cat lady, an old cat lady by myself. That's why I screenshot it. Yeah, I screenshot it so I could take it to Stormy so she could roast it. She could roast you on YouTube. Oh my God, I missed my mouth. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Get what you want, girl. Don't settle for less. God, like this. Some people have no class. I feel bad for his girlfriend. She probably doesn't even know he's on Snapchat. Do you know how pissed off I would be if my boyfriend was on Snapchat? I would be fucking livid. Livid. I guess that's just how. I just feel like Snapchat's for all the people. Everyone uses Snapchat so they can be sneaky and cheat. Snapchat's like for cheaters and I'm sorry, this is just all I've ever seen come out of it. It's for cheaters and people who like have something to hide, or it's just how I feel about it, or they want to stalk, or they want to hook up for sex. Yep, absolutely, Ari. I feel the same way. Yeah, he was very disrespectful to her. In fact, a guy like that, oof, oof. If a man talked to me like that, he would be lucky if he wakes up the next morning. This one gonna be lucky if he wakes up in the morning. We're talking about. I know Snapchat isn't even all like that, but I'll tell you what, a majority of people I have grief counseled use it for that kind of stuff. They use it to cheat on their partner. They use it to stalk their lover. They use it to find somebody to have sex with. Or have conversations, you know, that, and have a situation where they can, like, just have it and then, like, I don't know, like, delete it. Like, just all the people I've grief counseled who went through difficult stuff like that and those kind of learning phases in their life use Snapchat for that kind of thing. Yeah, but a guy who would talk to you like that, I don't even think he would know how to string a lady like you along. You're a tightly wound wild horse. There's no taming you. Ruby is growling in her sleep. I'm gonna go get her. I'll be right back.
What you grousing about? Are they making you nervous? Are they waking up my little fatty one? Uh-oh.
Okay? You having a hard time breathing? You having a hard time breathing? You got a stuffy nose? Here, let me help you with your stuffy sinuses. Come here, precious. I don't know why YouTube blocked that, but yeah, I would never want a threesome with another man. I'm too jealous for that. And there's nothing wrong with that, Ari. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And you know what, Ari? I respect you so much. I have so much respect for you. I really, really do. You're my kind of girl. I feel the same way. I would never want a threesome with another woman. Or I would never want a threesome to begin with. But I mean, I'm too jealous for that too. And I'm not even a jealous person. I mean, I might get jealous of someone's sandwich. You know, their cake. That's about it. Is she cute? She stubbed her little precious toe on the door today. Felt so bad for her. Look, her little leg is only the size of my thumb. I want to get a, there's this little thing I can get that's silent, but it files their nails gently. It's kind of like an electronic nail file. And I'm thinking about getting it for them because I'm terrified I'm going to cut their skin or something when I clip their nails, and I like to do all their grooming. It keeps me fit. Sweet baby. Sweet pretty girl. But here's the thing, Ari. We live in a world where, I don't really know that women or men, maybe outside of Christian religion or something like that, are really, maybe not even in Christian religions. I don't know that they're really teaching their children well. And what I mean by that is, obviously you've been raised very well, despite whatever's going on between mom and dad. You know what you want, you know who you are, you know what you've got to offer, you know you're worthy of it, and it just shouldn't just be given to anybody. I'm sorry, but it just shouldn't be. And it's a very special love and gift and caring and relationship that you want to be in with someone. It's not just something that, it's not just some fucking, pardon my French, YouTube, it's not just some kind of, old roll of toilet paper sitting on the counter. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people use the word love and they use sex against each other, and they use it to manipulate each other, and I don't know that many, like I said, I don't know what these people are teaching their children. And then some people, they're raised very well by wonderful people, and they end up getting into bad situations again and again and again because they're running into people like what you're running into online. They're running into more people who are less concerned with how they appear face to face and more concerned how they appear online. So the reason he probably was talking to you like that is because that's how he's been talked to. Okay, and that's probably how, people talk to him. And so he's comfortable with being talked to like that and with talking to strangers like that, which means he has little to no class. He has little to no chivalry. And he has little to no respect for himself or even the lover that he's in an open relationship with. Okay? A man who's in an open relationship with a woman and respects himself and her too is not going to talk to another woman like that who he's trying to gain trust or gain comfort or gain some, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't, if that person hadn't even been out to class, they would have been honest with you, but they would have never talked to you the way they talk to you. So disgusting like that. That was disgusting.
Is that your ticky spy? Is that ticklish? Huh?
Yeah, it was absolutely vile. I mean, part of my friendship too, but he was like talking to you like you were a cum dumpster. It was so wrong. Okay, Ruby's feeling better. Excuse me, no, they wouldn't have pressured you at all. I just have to go and look something up real quick because I'm just curious about dating sites. I've never ever used one, but I just want to see if they have this one. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm not gonna talk about it in chat because it's private, but you know, maybe there are dating sites out there for people like us, but I've never heard of it before. But I'm gonna link this to you on Instagram. I'm not gonna read the whole article because I have no want, need, or desire to meet strangers on a dating website that scares me. So you're far more brave than I'll ever be in that category. I mean, I went to fax my disability papers to Social Security the other day. I went out of the house for the first time. Well, I actually went out of the house. Well, I can't believe I went out of the house twice this week. But I went to some public place to do some public thing, and I put $50 in the fax machine, and a girl came over to use the machine. I was like, oh, I just put $50 in it. I'm using it. There's like 5 other machines over there. And she was ready to beat my ass. I had to call the cops. Here I'm on crutches. And she wanted to beat my fucking ass. I'm like, bitch, try me. I'm thinking to myself, like, here she's got a cell phone. I've got a crutch. Who do you think's gonna win? Alright, I'm gonna send this link to you on Instagram through the computer. You let me know what you think. It's an article. It's an article about, like, places that people like us can go, and not that I'm interested, but you might be very interested because maybe some of the places that you're going to look for love are in all the wrong places. But maybe if we do a little research as friends, you know, we'll find something or some place that will be far more maybe like appealing to you than, say, Snapchat. So that's not the eHarmony website. That's just an article about online love and dating sites for that kind of thing. Maybe like suggested. I didn't read the whole article, but that was the only thing I could find on that. I'm surprised there isn't a site dedicated to only that kind of thing. I mean, she was tall. The girl was taller than me at FedEx, but I'm smarter. Guys also don't realize that you're flirting. They might just think you're being friendly. Man, I need someone to teach me how to flirt. Sometimes I'm like, Molly, teach me the ways of your wisdom. And she's like, I don't know. Pope Francis's funeral. Is that today? Oh yeah, Johnny Lee. He's got that song Looking for Love. You're searching for love in all the wrong places. I love that song so much. Wait, they charge you to be on a dating site? You're kidding me. Can anybody be broke and find love anymore? I guess not. So this song from the Urban Cowboy goes, well, I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win and telling those sweet lies and losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Hoping to find a friend and a lover, I'll bless the day I discover another heart looking for love. And I was alone and then no light, love in sight. I did everything I could to get me through the night. I don't know where it started or where it might end. I'd turn to a stranger just like a friend. 'Cause I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces. Searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'll bless the day I discover another heart looking for love. Then you came knocking at my heart's door. You're everything I've been looking for. There's no more looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, God bless the day I discovered. Oh, looking for love. And that's the thing, is that I have seen so many people, I don't know if this is just some kind of fad or something, but I've seen so many people, they just want to be boyfriend and girlfriend. They don't want to be friends. And then when they break up, they hate each other. And as if something like, it's as if friendship is poisonous or something. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it, and I'll never get it. I think friendship is really important. And especially if someone's going to be your lover or your life partner, or, you know. I should probably go to church and find one. Well, I mean, I've even known women who go to church and find men, and sometimes they're no better. And I don't mean that they're not good people. I'm just saying that, you know, a cheater is a cheater, whether they're a Christian or not. I'm not saying that you'll find a cheater or meet a cheater. You'll probably meet people who might align more with what you're looking for, but I think everything will just fall into place in the right way for you in the right time. You know, I know that you want to have it now, but sometimes hey, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. I really want some genuine guy friends, but I guess I'm too pretty for... No, you're not too pretty for that. You can have genuine guy friends. I mean, I'm a 2 and I have genuine guy friends everywhere. Hey, Starry, welcome back to the Chammy. So, I mean, I literally have really nice guy friends, and they're not trying to get with me or hook up with me or be overtly sexual with me or rude to me, or there really are some genuine guys out there that do want to be friends and don't want to fuck you or fuck you over. And yeah, many of them are already in relationships, and you know, but they're comfortable with me because they know I'm not that kind of, you know what I'm saying? They know that I'm trying to be friends with them and their families, not trying to be friends with their husbands or their boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying that. That's not my thing. That'll never be me. Yeah, I mean, same story. I mean, I'm a tomboy straight up. Like, I've been a tomboy since I was a little girl. You know, and that might just be what it is. Like, it's been all my friends have always been mostly guys. Hey, Fiona, welcome back. Alan Jackson, like Red on a Rose. That was the song I was talking about earlier. I like Alan Jackson too. I just love that Red on a Rose song by him. I love Alan Jackson too. Great music. Oh, my hair's growing so fast, so long. I'm growing my hair back to past my butt. My hair used to almost be to my knees, you guys. I'm starting to grow it back. I'm almost there. Too lazy to be girly. I love being a girl though. I really do. Oh, I have naturally curly hair, but you just can't really see it because I bleached my hair. So like, there. Let me show you. I'll get a picture from before I bleached my hair till it looked like yarn. Let me see. But yeah, my hair is naturally curly. But because I bleach it, it's only kind of slightly wavy. And I have to use a specific type of bleach to kind of keep the curl at all. Turn off. Okay, nothing's working. I'm here. What the hell just happened to the call signal? That was weird. I don't know, my whole computer's frozen up. Yeah, it probably means there is a ghost. Tomboy with princess hair. Yep, that's my spirit animal. Go all the way back because it's been years since I stopped bleaching my hair. Welcome back, Devin. How are you, sweetheart? Have I ever heard George Strait's song Run? Maybe. It's just been so long. Like I got in that car accident and hit my face. So some things I may have listened to before, experienced, but don't really remember until it happens again. Devin made you sleep with the lights on. Remember I told you I started painting my hair in 2018, Ari? Or I don't know if you were here when I was talking about that, but that's what it looked like. Might be a little too bright. Let me turn it down a little. Oops. I'm not trying to take a picture, Spirit. I'm trying to show Ari a picture. So that's when I started getting addicted to painting my hair, 2018. That was probably January, February 2018. And I have naturally black hair, and I wanted like I kind of wanted like a oil slick. I wanted my hair to look like an oil slick. I mean, she did a pretty good job. She really did. She didn't fry my hair or anything like that. I really miss that hairstyle, actually. Let me look for my hair before I bleached it. So you can see how curly it was. How natural, what it looks like naturally. Excuse me. God, my hair... Why did I ever start bleaching it? Someone just slapped me. So even though my hair is black, like I have this red, like, thing about it. When the sun hits it, it's like, it turns red. Where is this picture? I'm almost to 2017. You keep thinking there's someone with you in the dark? Gosh, I really miss my hair being like that. Maybe I will get this hair color. Maybe I'll get this done again. I love that black hair with like a hint of rainbow. I guess the picture is not on this. Well, I mean, you kind of see it in this one, but not really. Maybe I've got one on Instagram. Thank you, Fiona. Well, I'm gonna go back to my natural color, but I'm not gonna bleach it. I'm just gonna let it grow out. I'm not gonna bleach my hair anymore. I have a lot of wigs and I can just wear them. I just want to go back to my natural hair color. I used to have 40 inches of virgin, long black hair, and somebody put shea powder in my hair. Horrible person. And almost killed me. I'll never understand why she did that to me. I never even gave her a reason. She must have just been very, very, very jealous. For what, I don't know. Or why, I don't know. I forgive her. You know, maybe one day she'll find the courage to apologize. See how black my hair is? Oh wait, that's too light. That's too much light. Let me show you a picture of me when I was a little girl. My mom spent hours straightening my hair for this hairstyle. I think I'm about 5 there. Here's a picture of my mom. But yeah, it's a picture of my mom. Her name is Suzanne. Now where the hell is this picture of me with no bleached hair? It's been years, you guys. Maybe I don't have the picture anymore. You can kind of see it in this one, Ari. There's my curly hair. I don't know if you're still there, Ari, but yeah, that's my natural hair. I'm busking the streets of LA there. Yeah, yeah, that's it. But you bleach your hair and you lose the curl unless you use the right bleach. So when I switched to ion bleach, I was able to keep the curl. It's kind of wavy here. But it can get pretty curly. Why did I bleach my hair, you guys? Why? Why did I do that? I really love this oil slick though. Look how awesome that looks. You want to dye your hair brown? Well, I would suggest using the toner from Blonde Me called Dark Chestnut. If you don't want to go permanent. What is this picture I want to show you? Here, I wasn't sure if you had seen this one with my curly hair. You can kind of see it in the picture. Used to be obsessed with honey blonde. Oops. Crap. Okay, maybe it's on my wall. Here's me and my Great Dane when I was a little girl. She was so cute. She lived to be about 17. I want another Great Dane. It would be so great to have another Great Dane. They don't live very long though. Okay, yeah, the picture has to be in archives because it's not on my wall. Do you remember when everybody was making those Bernie pictures with him sitting in the chair with the COVID mask on? So this was a picture of me at a birthday party. Why do I keep seeing like red blinking? Is it my cell phone? What is that? It's kind of weird. Anyways, this is a picture of me at an old birthday party of mine. And I don't know, I just thought it would... It's my phone? Well, that is very strange. What is it doing? Is it like communicating with the iPad because it's facing the iPad? My phone's haunted. Anyways, I thought it would be funny to take the balloons at my birthday party and put them in my shirt. And, like, that way I'd have, like, boobs like Dolly Parton. And I came across the picture one day again, years later, and I put Bernie in a chair sitting on my boob with his COVID mask on because I thought it was funny. I mean, it was funny back then when it was that shit was going viral, but I don't think anybody remembers that really. I now have to ask why this phone is blinking red like that. What's up with that? Is my phone haunted? Maybe I have some other app open? No, just the Instagram app. And it only seems to click, like, what is up with my computer? It's frozen. Weird. Has any of your phones ever done that before? It was only blinking red while it was facing the iPad. There's my Christmas tree. Well, my favorite one. with the spider web thingamajigger at the bottom, and I had a bunch of skulls and roses on it. Why does it do that? It's blinking again as I show you the picture on the iPad. Then it makes the iPad dim. Like, what the hell? Maybe it does it because it's trying to. Maybe it thinks it's gonna communicate with the iPad or something. I don't know. I know nothing about this phone. It's newer, and I don't know. Do the new iPhones do that? May just be a sensory issue. Okay. Amazing. I have to do this to my hair again someday. It really does look like an oil slick. I'm obsessed. Now I understand why I started bleaching my hair. But still, I'm done. Finito with the bleached hair. So I guess we probably lost Zenian in chat because he said he was in a bad thunderstorm wherever he's at. Here's me with blue hair. And I did a black and yellow strip. I'm telling you, I've had every color. What colors have I not had? I'm trying to think. There's this one. There's this one. Me with just blonde hair. Me with whatever the fuck hair. Blonde again. Oh, this was one of my favorites too. Well, yeah, I think that's how I got on this subject, because I was like, I really miss having long dark hair, but like painting my hair is just my therapy. It's just my thing. I love to paint my hair. But I was telling Ari earlier when she asked me about my hair, I was like, yeah, I have naturally black curly hair. But I've just become so fascinated with my hair becoming my art canvas. Thank you, Fiona. And I just, and having that long, dark European hair, I'm sure, and you guys, if you have long, dark hair, you can relate. It's very difficult to bleach it and maintain it. Isn't she cute? That's baby Gypsy when she was born. She's such a cutie pot pie. Yeah, I really loved this one, this, just taking my hair blonde and making it, I think that's Arctic Fox Neon Moon, and it glows in the dark. But yeah, I just went hair crazy. Because I'd lost all my hair, and I was just like, well, I guess I'm just going to do something fun with my hair while it grows back, but then I never did. Here's a picture I did with Puppy Rooney for a music video I made a long time ago, but I never put the music video out because I felt like I was just too fat in it, so maybe I'll put it out, maybe I won't. Maybe I will sometime this year put that music video out, because I've gone back and looked at it. I'm not that fat in it. I was probably just more insecure at the time of making that video than I am now. Where's this darn picture? I'm kind of getting sick of looking for it. Well, at least I found some other pictures that Ari could see my hair. But I just miss having long dark hair, that's all. But I'm almost afraid, like, I'll miss it more than I feel like I'll miss painting my hair more than not painting it. I don't know. See, this is probably, I don't know if Ari's still there, but that's my natural hair. It's like wavy, curly, dark brown, black. But yeah, I mean, maybe I can grow it out and keep doing the rainbow without bleaching all of it all the time. I mean, I really miss having just my natural hair, natural color. It just, I don't know, it just felt so much better. Having bleached hair kind of feels like yarn sometimes. So I may go back to rainbow black, I don't know. It's just, it's crazy. But yeah, that's my natural hair. But in the sunlight, and it only gets red like that in the sun, like in the spring and summer, it starts coming in red. But yeah, that's the picture I was looking for to show Ari. So I don't know what's next. I was trying to paint my hair tonight, and then it started raining, all the power went out for a few hours. It's very creepy. I'm glad I didn't start painting it too early. Because, yeah, I would have had to sit in the dark for 3 hours with paint on my hair. You remember dyeing your hair all pastel colors? Got a lot of compliments, but my hair was fried after, yeah. Did a big cop and let it grow, curl sprout, crop, okay. I have a weird olive skin tone. Like, my undertone in my skin is green, believe it or not. So I'm always like, it ain't easy being green. And it's not easy being green because it can be really, while a lot of colors will go with that olive skin tone, you still have to be very careful because the wrong color could make you look really washed out. But thank you, Fiona. I think we all we all naturally have our own insecurities though. You know, mine just happens to be my hair. I have definitely hair and lash dysmorphia, and I'm trying to work on it. I know it sounds stupid, but well, I'm getting ready to do a. You remember when my hair was red, blonde, and brunette? I'm getting ready to do like a milk chocolate, strawberry, vanilla thing. And that's what I was working on tonight, actually. Just for fun. So I went in to start cutting my bangs and the lights went out. Hey, Livin' La Vida Laura. Oh my God, hey, it's so good to see you. It's making you want to dye your hair again. Well, before you dye anything, consult me because There's the right way and the wrong way to bleach your hair. And I will definitely be honest, I went about it the wrong way this time. Okay, I just was like, I'm just gonna leave it on 5 more minutes. And I should have never done it like that. I should have never gone outside the box of what I usually use with my hair to bleach it. And this side is a little bit more golden than this side because this is the side that used to be dark chestnut brown. It took forever to get that shit out of my hair, even though it was just a basic toner. Maybe get like, thank you, Fiona. Maybe get like a balayage and then come home and paint all the blonde balayage parts with different hair colors. Oh no, permanent black? Gosh, you could have just gone to the supermarket and done that yourself. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you get your hair done today? Or have I ever worked at a pizza? Hold on, those words are getting cut off. Let me go open the chat now that my computer's working. I go open it up on the... You wanted a demi-glaze and she... oh my god. Oh, 6 months ago? Did you ever get it out of your hair? Have you ever worked at a pizza shop? No. Nope, I've never worked at a pizza shop. But I had some friends who did, and they liked it, they enjoyed it, and they had good, stable jobs there. I love pizza. It's my favorite vegetable. You have to wait for the black to grow out. And you tried like Joico color removers or anything like that? It'll probably be really bad for your hair though. It'd be part of that 1923 frickin' TV show thing. Oh, I like thin crust. Stuffed crust is good too. You know, I don't really care about the crust, just give me the pizza. There is this one frozen pizza I really like the crust, and they're called Palermo pizzas. Like, the brand is called Palermo. Like, Palermo, Sicily or Italy? Let me look. It is too late for geography, but I think Palermo's in Sicily. Fucking, I'm making pizza. I have a pizza date with Nikki on Sunday. We're gonna get a bottle of wine and order pizza and do tarot cards, hang out on video chat like this. It is Sicily, Palermo, Sicily, yeah, because that's where Murata's from. Palermo pizza. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. No, it's Palermo's Pizzeria, and they've got this thin crust supreme pizza that's like a soft cracker, and it's just perfect. I don't know how they make it, but it's one of my favorite pizzas at the store. But it's the thin crust Palermo supreme pizza. It's pretty good if you bake it just right. Very good pizza, just very good pizza. You're officially open for 2 weeks since Fanny's gone, so I can be in my room and talk enough. That's so cute. So if I was gonna order pizza from somewhere, like where would you guys recommend? What would you guys recommend? I'm so jelly. I didn't even know they had Palermo restaurants. It's like you're old in the apartment, no bedtime for you. Papa John's. haven't had Papa John's probably since maybe 2021. Excuse me, 2022. I'd never had a Chicago pizza, but Molly got me one. I think there's a live here somewhere where we're nomming on it. The sea of cheese. That's what that pizza was. It is the best pizza ever, you're right. Very much so. I don't know, I might have to postpone the pizza party though. Because I gotta work and I just don't know if there'll be any pizza sales. I haven't ordered Domino's in years because the last time I ordered a Domino's pizza, it tasted like a Mexican corn tortilla, the crust, and it was so gross. Like if I want a Mexican pizza, I'll go to Taco Bell, you know? Oh, you're right. Maybe that's what I'll order. I'll order myself a stuffed crust pan pizza. No, okay, let's see how much Pizza Hut is. Just curious. I'll probably just end up making my own pizza. Remember when Pizza Hut had spaghetti? Does anybody remember that? Or am I just having a dream that Pizza Hut had spaghetti once? I don't care if your store's closed. I want to view it. Wow, you can create your own pizza at Pizza Hut now? Oh. Pizza Hut only has Pepsi? I sometimes like to drink an ice cold Pepsi, but in a can only, and every once in a blue moon. Wow, you read a certain amount of books and get free pizza? Genius. They have their own pizza sauce. It's like candy sauce. It's so good. Wow. Have I had Little Caesars? Yeah, I've had Little Caesars. We used to go and get Little Caesars all the time, and Hungry Howie's when I was a kid. So I write random books down 70% of the time, though. It's hilarious. See, I don't want a pepperoni. Oh, so a personal pan pizza and one side is only $8.53? Fries or wings. I don't want some weird fries from Pizza Hut or wings. Chicken, bacon, Parmesan melt. Wow. Well, at least I know I can get my own personal pan pizza for $8, but you know what? I can also go down to Kroger and get a much better pizza. A Palermo's pizza for $8. That just might be what I do. I'll probably just go get a Palermo pizza instead of order one. Even though ordering one is a lot more fun and easier. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out on Sunday, I guess. Just depends on how much money I make. Oh. Go to the one on 95th and Oak and Lawn. Oh my God, you're about to get a pizza. You're about to eat pizza. I'm so jelly. I I need teleport live in La Vida Laura right now. The kids get the big one too. I've never had Costco pizza. Yeah, cheese is an opiate, like heroin. In fact, cheese is the most addictive opiate on the planet. That's why everybody loves it. It is. It's very addicting. It's the best opiate on the planet. Well, at least it's the most addictive opioid. Study reveals that cheese triggers the same part of the brain. Cheese is really crack. LA Times. Cheese happens to be especially addictive because of ingredients called casein, which is found in dairy products that can trigger the brain's opioid receptor. So that's what it does. It attaches to your opiate receptors. And let's see what it says here. Let's stop saying that opiates and dairy are as addictive as crack. So when we consume cheese or any dairy food, the casomorphins created from dairy's casein protein travel to the brain, where they attach to opiate receptors and cause the release of dopamine. Dopamine makes us feel good, and it's not only cheese and drugs that elicit this effect. Shopping elicits it, laughing, sex, smelling warm cookies, pretty much anything we enjoy in life causes a dopamine rush. That doesn't automatically mean that you're going to become addicted to smelling cookies or eating cheese. Cheese is delicious. It's a craveable combination of fat and salt with a tempting mouthfeel. It oozes and stretches and is pleasurable to eat, but it's a huge leap to make the assertion that a love for cheese is comparable to an actual addiction or that cheese itself is addictive. I don't know, dude. I mean, I would much rather have cheesecake than a baked cake. There's still no scientific consensus of whether or not food addiction exists at all. What are you talking about, asshole? I have emotional eating disorder that I have been fighting for years. Like, what? Of course we have food addictions. I mean, what food are you most addicted to? You just have to have it. I mean, I understand this comparing the food is like, you know, comparing it to drug use is, it minimizes the experience and the struggle that people who are experiencing that kind of suffering and addiction are going through, but fried rice, smoking. Yes, Coca-Cola did once contain cocaine. In fact, Coca-Cola was made in the neighborhood I grew up here in Atlanta, in Little Five Points. In fact, you can still come here to Atlanta and see the Coca-Cola mansion, okay, where the guy lived while he was inventing the product. And you can even see and still go to the little cafe where the first Coca-Cola was ever made and ever sold on Earth. In fact, if anyone sees or gets or finds a Coca-Cola bottle that says Stormie, let me know. I've never been able to find Coca-Cola with Stormie on it. And it's like, they're all like, got the advertisement out now. Share a Coke with a friend. How can I when you don't even have one with my name on it? Advice in finding a Chinese restaurant: move to Atlanta and go to New China like I do. New China is literally the best Chinese restaurant, in my opinion, here in Atlanta. I wish Coca-Cola. I wish I could taste a Coca-Cola and what it tasted like with cocaine in it. My mom actually, they still put cocaine in it when she was a little girl. She said it was 5 cents a bottle. LOL, Uber Eats just sent me a text saying, still craving something tasty? Yes. The devil's lettuce. Oh God, Devin, just smoke some pot. You'll feel better. It's good for you. But it's only good for you in moderation. You know, you don't want to be using it to drop out. So I can respect you like getting off of it, but at the same time, there's a huge cannabis wheel, Devin, with so many different wonderful choices that don't have psychoactive effects, that will still help you relax, not have anxiety, help rewire and reprogram your brain, especially if you're vaping it. You kill all the medicinal use when you fire it up with a lighter, to be honest. Oh, you can't because of your job. People are ungrateful, complaining about Coke mixed with Coke. McDonald's fish fillet will always have my heart. Yeah, I always liked their fish fillet. It was always pretty good. It was one of my mom's favorite sandwiches there. Wait, is cannabis illegal in wherever you live, Devin? When you live in New York? Or is it just your job specifically? It's like, no one's allowed to be cool who works here. I'm kidding. You're not cool just because you smoke pot, but I mean. I guess Spirit wants to smoke some pot. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't had a fish fillet, McDonald's, anything in a long time. I've had their fries though, which are terrible, but so good. Okay, so it is legal. Texas is lame. It's all illegal. Since when? Are you sure about that, honey? Did something change? Wait a minute. Hey, Franken Daddy.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just came to see you. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay. Well, THCA is legal in Texas. Excuse me. And that's as of September 30th, 2024. As of February 25th, 2025, I know that Delta 8 THC is available in some of your shops. Or should be. Well, I use THCA because I can get it here legally through USPS. And it helps a lot. It helps me a lot with my ADHD because I've only been medically treated with cannabis for my ADHD, and I don't ever plan to take any FDA approved drugs that are for ADHD. That's not for me. Bad enough I had to spend a lot of years on Xanax for anxiety because I could not get cannabis. And I had really, really bad panic attacks. I have overcome those panic attacks though. I'm much better now. They don't just come on out of nowhere for no reason. You haven't had Wendy's in years. I hadn't had Wendy's in years either, and I was such a bad girl. I went to Wendy's recently. Good night, Ari. It was so good to talk to you. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's the richest man in the world or the janitor down the street. You will find somebody who will love, cherish, and respect and adore you. Okay? And you'll be happy, no matter what. Yeah, I missed my mom so much. I went to Wendy's and ate her favorite burger to help me with my recovering vegan therapy. Wendy's burgers honestly look mid to you. I'll tell you what looks mid to me. Those fucking Whataburgers that are as flat as this iPhone. But I'm serious. Like when I went to get the burger from Wendy's, I'll be real honest with you. Let me show you how thick the patties were. They were square and literally this thick. And I think it was a Dave's double. So I got a Dave's double with mustard and onion only. And a slice of cheese. That's my mom's favorite hamburger. And it was so good to eat the burger. I was like, yep, I'm a recovering vegan. I'm going to enjoy this burger. I don't know why. I just felt like I had to do that or something. Like a, I don't know, mother-daughter ritual thing. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, man, look at them burger patties. It was really good. Okay? You go to McDonald's to get a burger? Maybe. Yes, my mom was eating it vicariously through me, you're right. So yeah, go get yourself a Dave's double. Get yourself a slice of cheese, mustard and onion only. You'll like it, I promise. Wendy's has got the beef. Promise. I'm not a White Castle fan. I'm not a White Castle fan at all. I ate like some of their vegetarian stuff, and I was like, I do not want to eat. I would not want to eat what's not vegetarian here. But White Castle is all they have in Nashville late night to eat, believe it or not. They don't even have a Waffle House, you guys. Like, how am I gonna survive there? When all they have to eat late night is White Castle. I do like their little potato rounds, so they're not too bad. But you know what, Fiona? If you love White Castle, you will be in love with Crystals. Crystals is like the epitome of sliders, I promise. Molly she'll just fly here for a day to eat crystals. That's how good crystals is. And people laugh. They're like, wait, you and Molly eat, like, crystals? But it's a burger joint called Crystals. And they have such good chili cheese pups. And chili cheese pups they're like a little hot dog about this size. And it comes in a little bun. And it's got chili cheese sauce all over. It's so good. In fact, that's what we were eating in my car when a ghost she was just eating her chili cheese puff, and something came and just pushed it out of her hands. And they went everywhere. It was so weird. It was really creepy. We had to go back to Crystal's so she could get some more. She's like, I'm not leaving Atlanta without my crystals. I'm like, okay, let's go. Maybe the Wendy's are different across the states, though. Like, maybe the Wendy burgers are better here, Fiona, than where you are. Atlanta's very cool. Ghost wasn't a fan of the chili cheese puffs, you're right. Oh. I don't like Wendy's fries, though. I like their chili, I like their Dave's Double, and I like their Frosties. Now, I don't know if the Dave's Double, like the patties are just like that, if all the burgers are like that, but the burger literally looked just like the picture. I was impressed. I'm telling you, like, I was impressed. Nuggets, I don't get them. Barbecue sauce. I hate barbecue, but I love barbecue sauce. Wingstop. I've never been to Wingstop. I've never been to Wingstop. I've never been to Church's. I've never been to Popeyes. I've never been to Chipotle's. I've never been to the Moon. But yeah, Atlanta is very cool. I love it here. If only we had a beach. You don't like Chipotle? Heart attack or Popeyes. Is it? Is their food really that good? Really? Well, I think Molly wanted Bojangles when she came here and wants Bojangles again, so she'll probably get Bojangles again, but maybe she'll order some Popeyes. Yeah, I've never had Popeyes or Church's chicken. Would I say that Bojangles fried chicken is better than Kentucky Fried Chicken? Yes, but I really liked the grilled Kentucky Fried Chicken when I did eat meat from Kentucky Fried Chicken. But really, my favorite menu item from Kentucky Fried Chicken is probably those new pot pies that they make. That's about the only thing I would probably get from, and I'd have to feel pretty icky to call upon a Kentucky Fried Chicken pot pie. Self-conscious ghost. Yeah, what don't you like about Chipotle? My dad has always been like this person who is like, are they wearing gloves when they cook or make the food? I want to make sure nobody's touching their dick and then touching my food. It's like, Dad, don't say that so loud. Because people are gross. Like, I mean, he will watch people like a hawk when they're serving food or making food for us or him. He's real funny. Like, that's probably why we don't really go out to eat too, or never really did, because of people people's germs. And him just assuming that they might be dirty. Cajun rice, that does sound good. Oh yeah, absolutely. KFC is cruel to chickens, and their practices are absolutely inhumane. I believe that, for sure. I think I saw Chipotle once, like on a YouTube video somebody made. It looks like a lunch, like cafeteria lunch line buffet thing, where people like put stuff on a plate for you and then cover it up, and you take it wherever you want to take it to eat it. Yeah, they need to close all these cruel places down that hurt animals and go back to the way it used to be. But I guess we'll never go back to traditional farming again because people want their meat. And I'll never understand why there has to be 350 million animals wasted a year, or is it 350 billion? Alright, sweetheart, text me tomorrow. Sweet dreams, honey. You know, I don't know about Chick-fil-A, but yeah, so it is in the billions. Billions of animals are slaughtered every year just to be thrown away and end up in landfills. More than 18 billion animals die or are slaughtered but don't get consumed. And that's a real problem with our planet. We've got land that could feed, I mean, so many people, and we're using it for crap that we should not be using it for. With 18 billion animals dying and ending up in a landfill instead, that are not being consumed every year. I mean, every 1 in 4 animals raised on a factory farm never actually makes it to you. And this is my big shit about, when I was a vegan, is trying to find some way to make a better impact in regards to this stuff, but I never really could figure it out on my own, and nobody else could either. It's the food factory, it's the waste from the factories that's a huge, enormous problem for not only our planet, but for people as well, because there's an overwhelming majority of people who are starving, or they're homeless, or they can't get food, and I better not get too into reading this again, because 9.76 billion land animals were slaughtered in 2022 for food, and I get really into that, and then I get ill again with the whole vegan thing, and I have to keep reminding myself, like, it's more about what you do, not making yourself feel guilty because of what you eat. Most of my diet consists of salmon and whole foods, fish. But every once in a while, I'll treat myself, because being a vegan for years and years and years and years and years, I feel like I need some, recovery. I feel like, I just need to, I'll tell you what my first vegan mentor said. They said, don't worry too much about what you're putting in your mouth as much as you're worrying about what you're doing for animals. You know, like, are you hitting the Y button when PETA texts you to help them with something? You know, are you taking care of the animals in your house? Are you helping take care of the environment where you live and the animals around your home? You know, are you helping other people with their animals? Like, what can you do right now? You know, she's like, even though you can't change what's going on with slaughterhouses and laboratories and, you know, one day at a time with this kind of thing. She's like, you can't drive yourself crazy. And I did. I drove myself crazy. And it got to the point where it's like, wait a minute. Why am I consuming processed foods just to live a normal vegan lifestyle? Like, no, I'm going to go back to being a vegetarian, you know, who eats some fish. And maybe every once in a while I eat something else that I like. Doesn't mean I have to eat it all the time. And doesn't mean that I have to beat myself up for it. And it doesn't mean that if I eat a hamburger, it doesn't mean I don't love my dog. I hate how vegans are like, oh, you ate a hamburger, you don't love your dog. Whatever, you know? Like, that's how they rope you in, is through guilt and through fear. I've never had a Popeye's biscuit. I've got everybody telling me they're very good. Oh yeah, I love McDonald's biscuits too, with like a dash of butter and grape jelly on it. It's so good. You need 6 Popeye biscuits with no drinks. Oh my goodness. Oh, funny. Well, look, I got 5% left on this iPad. I could stay here and talk to y'all all night. Live in La Vida, Laura, text me tomorrow. I love you. Fiona and Devin, come back tomorrow and say hi when you can. Devin, if you go to Wendy's, get that double days with cheese and mustard and onion only. I promise you'll love it. Even without cheese, it's fantastic. Fiona, thanks so much for coming to hang out again tonight. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. And y'all get some good rest. Oh, I love McDonald's hash browns. I could eat 6 of those without a drink. Oh, they're so good. All right, sweet dreams, y'all. Love you lots. Love and light bright. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do or would. At least without me, you know. Good night, Kalanita. Music is sacred. Try their biscuit, Devin. They're good. Sweet dreams when y'all get there. Have a fucking awesome Saturday. Be safe. Pardon my French, YouTube.